if being a changemaker wasn't about big stages or bold titles, but about knowing someone's name, or even their dog's name? At my Starbucks, manager Roylene Matthews and assistant manager Corinne Laboy, along with their incredible team, they don't just serve me my venti decaf mocha non-fat no whip. Yes, it's like a full sentence in another language, but they make me feel right at home. I have looked forward to going there almost every day for the last 5 years. They know my drink by heart, of course. They greet me with a smile, and they even know my dog Cello by name when he gets his pup cup. If I say Starbucks at home, he runs straight to the door. Even Cello feels the warmth when we go there. But this isn't about coffee. These short connective interactions can make someone's day. Holding the door, smiling at a stranger, really listening when you ask how someone is doing. They remind us that connection is more than a word. It's a feeling that's deeply rooted in who we are as humans because we crave it. And Starbucks is just one place that understands the power of positivity and making people feel right at home from the very first interaction. Roylene, Corinne, and the team here truly embody what it means to live through connection. This episode is about how everyday actions, whether you're pouring a cup of coffee, remembering a name, or sharing a smile, can create ripples of joy. Proof that you don't need a grand gesture to be a change maker. Please subscribe to the Today's the Day Changemakers YouTube channel and also follow us on Facebook at Today is the Day Live It. And to learn more about everything related to Today is the Day, including our upcoming international forum on October 23rd, go to todayisthedayliveit.com. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Today's the Day Changemakers podcast. I'm your host, Jody Grinwald, and as I say every single week, I interview the changemakers, the inspirers, and those who are disrupting the status quo in the best way possible. And this is a special episode. We're going to be airing this on a weekend instead of a Wednesday like we always do. I'm super excited because I get to interview two people who I get to see pretty much almost every day. So I'm going to welcome them, and I'm going to welcome Roylene Matthews. Hi, Roylene. How are you?
Hi.
And Corinne Laboy. Hello, Corinne.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yes. Yes, and this has now been downloaded in 110 countries and almost 1,100 cities around the globe. So I'm super excited and grateful to all who listen, download, and please subscribe to the Today's the Day Changemakers YouTube channel. So I just want to give a little backstory before I go into further and we have a conversation. So I think it was back in 2020, I had left my living situation in Toms River, New Jersey, after a divorce and moved to Barnegat. And when I moved to Barnegat and I was looking for the closest Starbucks, I found the Starbucks in what is Acme here in Barnegat. And what became me just kind of going in there saying hi to everybody became me going in there, and they know my drink. They know my name, they know my dog's name, they know what my dog gets. Now they're starting to know what my stepdaughter gets too. And through COVID and everything that went on, and even not even knowing that I was going through all those things, these people make me smile every single day I walk in. Just them knowing my drink, just them, being there to say hi, and I look forward to seeing them every day. So Roylene is the manager of the Starbucks, and Corinne is the assistant manager, and I'm so happy to talk to both of you.
I'm happy to be here. I really am. I love it. And yes, you were actually one of the first drinks that I actually did remember when I first started working there in 2020.
Really?
Because you keep it simple. It's you and there's another customer that always, you guys get the same thing. So it's like, oh yes, I know your name, I know your face, and it's beautiful. It's like, yes, please don't deviate from this plan. You're helping me.
So let's talk about that a little bit. So now, Corinne, 9 years, you said, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you started there when the Starbucks opened.
Correct.
All
Yeah.
right. So what was that like? What was that like when it first opened?
Very chaotic. Because I started with what was about maybe 15 people at the time, and we were all new, every single one of us. So we were all kind of juggling, learning the drinks, learning the register, seeing all this influx of people just coming in because it's a new store in a small town. So Definitely a lot, very overwhelming. But after like a year or so, we kind of saw a lot of more regular people coming in, started learning everyone's names, everyone's orders. And,
Mm-hmm.
it just kind of became like this place that was comfortable to be in
Mm.
and just really enjoyed the of it all.
So did you think it was going to be as I feel like I could never do the job. I give you guys so much credit because there's so much creativity. It's like you're scientists, I feel like, behind that counter. Seriously, with all the different things that you have to learn, I could never do it. Did you ever think it would be as hard as it is to me, or is it simple for you guys?
I think it's actually pretty simple once you kind of see what everything it is. It's very
Mm-hmm.
systematic. Everything kind of has its
Yeah.
own recipe, and after
Mm-hmm.
a while, you just kind of know all the drinks. And even the new drinks that come out, just by the names, you're like, oh, I already know how to make that because it's just like this
Yeah.
other drink.
Is there something called Starbucks Academy or
Yeah.
University or anything like that?
There is
It's
actually a
the Starbucks
Starbucks Coffee
Academy.
Academy
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
through Arizona State
I've,
University. It's
I've
online
made it.
courses.
I've only made it to 1-300. I've got two more, and then I can get my tiger, my tiger pin.
That's awesome. Now, is there like what I'm saying? Is there like a Starbucks University type of thing for you to go through to learn how to mix all the things? Is there like a certain classes you have to take or something like that?
Everything is
There's
taught to you like
training.
in
Yeah.
store.
Yeah. Once you're in store and you're actually in the kiosk, you get trained on everything, and it goes sequentially so that way you don't have to like focus on one thing and focus on this one. You literally learn everything balanced out. So it's like, okay, today we're going to be doing this. Tomorrow we'll do this. Like it goes in order so that way you don't get overwhelmed with, oh yeah, we're just going to throw you to the wolves and you just have to know that that doesn't happen.
So now, Roylene, when you started
Hmm.
4 years after, right? Is it 4 years? Am I doing my
Yeah.
math right? After Corinne, is that
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
And so, how was it when you entered the scene? How was it? Everything felt like it was in place the way it was supposed to be.
Well, when I first started, I initially actually, when I first started even working for the Acme, I initially thought I was going to be working in the deli because I have 14 years of deli experience, but they didn't have a place for me in the deli. So I'm like, okay, well, then I'll go over there. Like, well, we could put you in the Starbucks. You can go over there and start. I'm like, okay, I like coffee. So let's go. I was kind of terrified, but then I had Corinne, so it worked out. Corinne trained me on a lot of things that I've learned there, and even still helps me with everything.
Mm.
So it works out beautifully. It really does. Me and
I
her are really the tag team. We're a tag team couple, and I love it.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. So when I
Yeah.
started going there, Heather was the
Hmm.
manager. You both knew Heather.
Yes.
And so she
Hmm.
was the manager, and I started just chit-chatting with her. I had found out that I think she was a teacher. She worked in schools years ago, and it was just, you
Hmm.
find out things as time goes on. Then
Yeah.
Heather left. Then Heather left. And then others left that I kind of became not, not close, but close enough that I saw them almost every day to say hi.
Yep.
And then
Hmm.
like the new people came in and I'm like, oh gosh, I've got it. And here I am, I'm just a customer, right? But I'm like, I've got to get used to all the new people who are coming in. And I feel like I'm
Hmm.
probably not the only customer who doesn't talk about that, but feels that way. Did you guys ever really think about the fact that like your role it's bigger than what you may even think it is? Because of the fact, like I wake up and I think about, you know what, I can't wait to go and get my coffee and say hi to everybody. It's that smile, it's that
Hmm.
little bit of connection that starts your day off in a very certain way. And when your coffee's good and the connection is great and it makes you like your day start off well. Did you realize that you had that effect on everybody?
Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
until recently. Yeah, n-
All right.
not
Well, let's start.
until
Yeah, go ahead.
recently.
Okay, tell me about that.
Because with talking to like you and like other people that are our regular customers, it's like wow, I really do make a difference, even if it's just making your coffee right. It changed for me, I would say, in the last couple of years, especially with like the changeover when we're getting new people in and it's like, oh, this is our new employee. Oh, this is Jody. This is this one. They come in, they're regulars. They come in, they smile. Everyone's happy. Everyone's glad. So it fluctuated for me for a while, but like when I first started, I was there during like the COVID. So it was like everybody was like masked up. You really couldn't, I guess, what do you want to say, connect as much as you wanted to because everybody was pretty much getting their stuff and going. But now we have a whole new initiative where we're trying to get back to before COVID. So I enjoy actually talking to my regulars and actually meeting new people too. So
Of course.
I
Of
like
course.
both of them.
Corinne, what about you?
But mm,
So I realized that a long time ago that
mhm,
it made people's day just by them talking to me and learning about them when they came in every
mhm,
day. There were days that I saw people having a bad day, and just that one little moment changed their whole day.
made it better. Yeah,
And
made
I
it
kind of
better.
take that not even just at work, I take that into my daily life. If I'm going out and I see a server's having a bad day too, I will treat them with that same kindness out.
Yeah. The service
That's
industry
cool.
is the hardest industry.
Mhm.
You have all kinds of people coming in and out of some who are grouchy, they're having a bad day. They
Yep.
do I'm sure you've had people ask you to remake things maybe multiple times in one shot. Does that happen?
Yes, it does.
Yes. Yeah, that happens.
I
Yeah.
hear you, Roylene. I hear you.
Yeah, it happens. But I I take those all with just like I guess I'll say a grain of salt. Like it's like be mad about it, but no, it's a simple thing. It's simple tasks for us to do. Like if you want us to remake your drink, that's fine. We can remake it for you, no problem. You have an issue, I'm the manager. Good, let me know. I'll figure it out. If I can help, I will help. If I can't help, I will find you the person that can help you. That's where I am personally. But I do genuinely love just talking to people and doing my job, making everybody a lovely cup of coffee.
Yeah, whoever thought it would have such an impact, but it really, really does. So
Yeah.
now I take my stepdaughter there now, right?
Hmm.
We have one of the things I'm making her is a collage of all of our Starbucks time. That's been our thing, right? I had to find my little thing
Yeah.
with her that she didn't have with anybody else, right? Because I came into her life 3 years
Okay.
ago. She's 9, so that's our little thing. We come in, I take a picture of her, having her drink, and I've had her this week, and it's just been super fun. And we go in every day, and you never think about it, right? It's just a little. It seems so little to certain people, but she gets so excited to know, are we going to Starbucks this morning? So
Hmm.
like we said, it's a lot more than you would think. But let's go back in time a little bit, and we're going to go back, and then we're going to go ahead. So, Corinne,
Yes.
way back in the day when you were thinking about what you wanted to be when you grew up, what did you want to be when you grew up?
So I've always kind of had this idea of being a physical therapist ever since middle school. And that's actually still the career that I am going for today.
Yes, great.
Hey, Corinne. So tell us about that. So how far along are you
Mhm.
into the process?
So I only just started doctorate school last year. I did stop a little bit because I got sick for a while and took a medical leave. However, I'm going back and retaking 2 classes this upcoming semester right after Labor Day. So I'm getting right back into it. I'm
Mhm.
still in the beginning, but I'm almost at the end as well.
Right, because every step brings you closer to that, right? Every step brings you closer to that end result. And so I want to share this because it's important for the
Bring
listeners.
closer to their lovely goal.
Would you say, Roylene?
I said it's always great for Crinkle to go back to school. I love it. I love to see it.
And we're so glad to have you back because I know you were gone, and like you said, you had a little bit of a medical snafu, and it was so
Mhm.
hard. You know, I came in and I was like, "Where is she?" And they said that you were out, and I was just so glad to see you come back. But this is what I wanted to share with the audience, which is really important. You had a dream or a thought process. You want to be a physical therapist. You decided to work at Starbucks. You've been there 9 years. You're going to school. You had a snafu medically, and you're still going to school. What keeps you, and then we're going to ask you, Roylene, the same questions, but what keeps you staying on track? For those who may feel stuck and they don't know how to stay on track, what keeps you on track?
Hmm. I mean, it's definitely, I would say a lot of my coworkers. Roy definitely keeps me on track. I love working with everyone. It's always a fun day. Even when it's a bad day, it's still a fun day. And like, not only do I get to see my coworkers who are happy, but I also get to see customers who are happy as well. I've even had some customers who I actually met in my observation hours for school for physical
Wow.
therapy, and I get to see them sometimes every day, which is also really interesting. I met them in physical therapy, but I see them at work making them their coffee.
That's when you know it's juggling both sides. But what's kept you in track to even go back after your medical snafu? Did you that zest to have you determined to keep going for what you want, no matter what comes up? Not everybody has that innate in them. What's in it for you? How do you keep yourself determined to go back to school for physical therapy and go to work every day and just get back to things after your medical leave?
Well, one thing that I actually learned about myself is that I actually have a connective tissue disorder. While I was out, I found that out. And one of the things that I can do as a physical therapist is help people like me who struggle with hypermobility, joint pain, and everything like that. And that actually, getting sick and finding out more about myself actually motivated me to want to do more in my field. And I actually want to specialize in it.
That's beautiful, Corinne. That's
Nice.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Roylene, what did you think
Mm.
you were going to be when you grew up?
In all honesty, I wanted to be a mortician. It's very weird, but yeah, I
Never heard
did.
that one before. Okay, I
Yeah,
need to know
I,
why.
I did. Well, when I was 13 years old, my father passed away. And the funeral home, mortuary, everything was just weird. And I always vowed to myself that I would never be that type of person. Like I would never treat someone's family the way they treated me. Well, now I'm not saying just me myself, just the way they treated my family. Like it was, there's a lot to do with that, but that's a whole nother story. So then I wanted to do that, but then I realized I didn't really want to just talk to the dead. I would rather talk to people that are living.
Mhm.
So I started in the deli. Like I told you, I had 14 years I did in deli. Had my lovely children, worked in the deli, and then we moved down here in 2020. And the closest, because at first I was working at a stop and shop. So then they transferred me to the one in Tom's River.
Mhm.
So then it was always me trying to get back and forth, back and forth. So I was like, no, this is not going to work. I'm already here in Barnegat. Oh, look, there's Acme, and the rest is history. Yeah, I started at first for deli, but then they said, well, Starbucks is open. Okay, brings me closer. I'm here with my kids. Everything is fine. Well, you already know my kids work there, so yeah.
It's awesome. Now, how many kids do you have?
I have four.
Four. And what are their
I have
ages?
19, 17, 16, and 11.
So you're busy. You're a busy
Yeah.
mom, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. All
Hmm.
girl? All girls?
No, three girls. It's three girls, and then my son, he's the 11-year-old.
Oh.
My baby boy. Yeah, nice boy.
No, that's
He's
awesome.
kind of shorter, almost taller than me, but he's still a nice boy.
That's good. That's important. That's amazing.
Hmm.
So so now thinking about the where you're at with Starbucks and the team you have now in
Hmm.
place, are you fully, because I remember a time when I don't know how, I think you worked like every day because you didn't have the staff. I remember. Are you guys now fully staffed?
Yeah, we're actually in a great place right now, considering what we have gone through for the past. It was hit or miss on some of those months. Like it was like, I have like three people I can put on right now, and that's it. But right now we're perfectly fine. Like I enjoy actually all the staff. It kind of saddens me that some of the staff is leaving, but there's nothing I can really do about that. They've got to go back to school. I want everyone to pursue everything that they want to pursue. I enjoy talking to my staff about like what they want to do with their lives, because it's like I get it. This is not, it is a stepping stone, but it's not going to be everybody's every day. Like I get you're not going to be here every day, and I get you're not going to be here. Well, what would you say? Like, oh, well, you're not going to be here for the entire being of this place. I enjoy being there. I'm going to enjoy whoever comes in, and I hope that anybody that ever comes in after this, before this, whatever, I hope they did enjoy what they had, or I hope anybody that comes in enjoys what we have there, because we really are. It sounds a little like we're maybe kind of dysfunctional, but not really dysfunctional. It's fine. Everything is fine. We say this all the time. I say it to Corinne all the time, like, oh, everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. We kind of just like, we roll with it and we just keep the party going.
Yeah, I got my Starbucks in hand. You made it for me. One of you made it for, I
Ye-
don't, yep. And
Oh,
I appreciate.
I think Samaya made that one for you.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Hmm.
so the funny part is I always do my podcast with a Starbucks in hand. So I always, whenever I do
Hmm.
them, I have one. And then I was like, but they're usually, I don't do them this late. So I usually don't have a Starbucks. I wouldn't have a Starbucks this late. So then
Hmm.
I'm thinking, how do I interview the Starbucks team without a Starbucks in hand? That
Without
would
a
make no
Starbucks.
sense whatsoever. So I'm
Hmm.
like, I actually think Starbucks should be a sponsor of the podcast, but that's just my 2 cents because I'm constantly always showcasing Starbucks on all of my podcasts. But what else?
Starbucks needs to enter the chat.
Yeah, exactly right.
Coming soon is the Changemakers Collective, a global community built for entrepreneurs, leaders, and purpose-driven visionaries. This isn't just another membership. This is a movement, a curated space where purpose grows legs, progress picks up speed, and action becomes inevitable. Whether you're scaling a business, running a nonprofit, launching a bold new idea, or navigating the messy middle of life and change, the Connective is your place to align your purpose, connect beyond borders, and lead with courageous innovation. And here's what makes it truly unique. By helping others make connections, you also create opportunities to grow your own revenue, all while gaining mentorship, expanding your business, and supporting nonprofits. And here's the exciting part. Your marketing dollars now have the opportunity to stretch further than ever before. From this podcast to the upcoming International Changemakers Forum, save the date, October 23rd, to the new Changemakers Collective. Whether your work is local or global, recognition through these platforms combined with a commercial about your organization can amplify your visibility and expand your reach. We will work with you to customize packages that meet your needs and your budget so you can get the maximum value for your investment. Learn more and join the movement by visiting todayisthedayliveit.com.
What do you think people should know? Is there anything that you would tell people about Starbucks that they may not know? Any little, like, good things, obviously. Is there anything that you would share about
the drinks, about the environment, why you think people just keep coming back for I love Starbucks. I get it every day. My husband's like, you're crazy. It's killing the budget. But why do you think people went from 99-cent coffee from when I was a kid to being, your lines are so long for $6, $7, $8 coffees? What is it about it?
Crank, you want to answer first, or you want me to answer first?
I can answer first. That's fine.
Okay.
I really think it's the baristas. A lot of customers come in, they get their cup of coffee, and they talk to us. They tell us about their day, how everything's going. We talk to them about our day. And it's, as even Starbucks calls it, it's the third place. It's a place away from home. It's a place away from work. It's somewhere you can go and just be yourself, away from all the other things in the world.
Yeah. And the third place, I'm thinking home, work, and you guys are that third place, right?
Yes.
The third place, yes. We're the third place.
And whoever
just
put
to
this whole thing
piggyback,
together. I'm sorry, say that again.
No, I was gonna say, just to piggyback on what Corinne was
Please.
just actually saying, like literally, Starbucks is like the third place for a lot of people, and I appreciate every single person that considers us their third place, because that means that we're a safe space for people to be at. And I enjoy that. That brings me more joy than anything else. As long as we're safe and we're fine and everything is okay with you. Okay, you're having a bad day. You want to hang out with us? Sure. Come and hang out with us. We're fine. We're right here. You already know where we're going to be. So we'll be here. And I really do enjoy this job. I think more than I enjoyed 14 years in the deli. I enjoy this job more, and I've only been there for 5 years. It really is a safe and calming place, even in crazy, like even in chaos of there's a line around the corner and all this. It's still such a great place for, I don't know, just for me, myself, I do enjoy being at work, but maybe that's just me.
Sounds like Corinne does too, and is very connected to it. So it's funny. So when I go there, and if I go there with my husband, and there's a line, and sometimes your line, like I have to say, lately there has not been very bad lines. It's you guys are, I mean, you guys are always on it. Sometimes I see there is a line because all of a sudden you get an influx of people that come in all at the same time. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? You're like, there was nobody. I'll be like, oh my gosh, you're so busy, and you're like, that just happened. We were not this busy. But you always have, you have the most amount of like calm. Me, I think about it all the time. If I was behind there and I saw that line, my hair would be standing up on end, and I'd be sweating in nerves. Like, oh my God, I got to move faster. But because you guys are so calm, we all have the patience of no problem. Like, we know that you're working as fast as you can. We're calm. You're calm. Everybody's smiling. Now my dog's even calm when my dog comes in. Remember Cello came in screaming?
Yes. It's the patient. It's kind of weird because like I'll be like washing dishes and then I'll turn around and I'll see like there's 7 people standing there. It's like, oh, okay. Let me dry my hands. What can I get you? It's just the calmness of, I guess, me being calm, Corinne being calm, anybody that's there just being calm and knowing, okay, now this is what we got to do. And we just work so efficiently together. Like all the team really does work so great together, and that's what's the best part of it, because if we weren't, then it would be chaos. And you already know how we're not a big kiosk, we're not a big space, we're in this little tiny cubbyhole, but we still get it done. And it's beautiful because we have a great team that actually can work together, and everybody knows exactly where they need to be at what point in time. And it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I call it velvet.
It is beautiful. And the funny thing is, now I've met your customers. So, a lot of the same people come in. Now they know Cello, my dog. If I don't have him, they'll be like, where's your
Where's
dog?
Cello?
Yeah, where's Cello?
And so it becomes more, they were brilliant, I believe, in the way they did it, in that even, so you're a kiosk, and so you don't, there's no sitting, well, there's a small space to sit. There's about 6 or 8 seats right there.
Yeah.
And I've often thought, and it may happen, that I might come and work from there. I haven't yet, and I really would love to. I don't know why I don't do it. I've gone to the other one in Lacey, and I haven't been there in such a long time because it feels different. All of them feel different. I used to go to Tom's River all the time and sit in there. And that the noise, even though it's back there, you don't hear it. I'm very much more creative working out of a Starbucks, believe it or not, than even working in my home office. I need that, the noise in the background, a little bit of music, people laughing, people connecting. It's for certain people like myself, we love that social environment, and they were brilliant in making it feel warm and safe, as you say. And I love it. Is there anything new coming up? Like I'm assuming all your new pumpkin is coming out very soon, and all the pumpkin people are getting
Oh
very
yes,
excited.
the pumpkin is coming back. I've got some people sad because the apple's not coming back. Pumpkin is coming back, and we've got pecan coming back. Yeah, no apple. Yeah, no apple. They're not bringing it back.
I guess it didn't do too good.
It did fine in our store. I don't know about everywhere else, but they're not bringing it back.
No. Is there going to be a
That
new
one I know
flavor?
is not coming back.
No new. Is there a new flavor for fall or not? No, just the pecan and the.
Not the just the pecan and the pumpkin coming back. Yeah, that's all we got.
So, Corinne, let me ask you, how crazy is pumpkin time?
So pumpkin time isn't as crazy as you might think it is.
Oh,
For the
okay.
first couple weeks while the hype is up, it's definitely crazy. But one of the best parts of pumpkin is it's actually one of the easiest drinks to make.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Very simple. Yes, it's a very simple thing.
Not my decaf mocha, non-fat, no whip drink.
It's all actually
No,
just as
really.
easy as your drink, Jody.
Yeah. It really is. It really is.
When somebody says, "Oh, what do you want?" I'm going to go to Starbucks, and I give them that, they're like, "Oh, you're so bougie," or whatever they say, because you're like, it's like it's like 2 sentences long what I want, right? It's not like, "Oh, just get me, light and sweet," or whatever, or a mocha. It needs to be decaf, non-fat, no whip. And so I'm glad you're telling me it's easy, because I feel like I'm a pain in the neck.
No, you are not. We have had way worse drinks than that. Way worse.
So
There's
my
people that
daughter, when
come in and get like shots. There's people that come in and get like shots, and then they have to have a specific amount of pumps of this one, that one. Plus, they want foam, but it has to be this specific foam. You are easy.
my daughter, though, my daughter's Sienna. She's like the Starbucks. She thinks aficionado, and that she'll find all the secret drinks. And then she is the one that you guys probably hate, because she doesn't live over here, but it's like, okay, and she gives you the list. Here's her phone. I need $9 later. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought I was getting you a cup of coffee, not an entire dinner. What is going on over here? It's very fun. But she orders these. Then I taste it, and I'm like, now I know why she likes that. That's really, really cool.
I like the secret drinks, like every once in a blue. Like there was one that I still call it's diabetes to me personally. It's the white, because it's the white mocha with the caramel drizzle and the foam. That was like one of the most famous ones I think we've seen. It was like the TikTok secret menu. Everyone kept ordering it. So you get the white mocha, which is sweeter than your mocha. Like the mocha you get is fine, but the white mocha one the white mocha one is way sweeter. And they get it, and they got all this extra caramel in there, and then the foam and all this. So that was like the first TikTok drink I think I've pretty much made. But then everybody else comes in with these random TikTok ones, like, oh, well, I saw it on TikTok, so can you make it? And it's like, okay, if you have the recipe, then I can make it. If I have the stuff, then I can do it. Like, even actually someone today came in and asked me for one I think that only Disney makes. So yeah, it was fun.
Really?
Yeah, because it had like a butterscotch syrup in it. And I'm like, I've never seen a butterscotch syrup here. Yeah. Not in Jersey, not since I've been at Starbucks. I haven't seen like a butterscotch one. So Yeah, it was a whole bunch of
So if
stuff in
anybody
that
from
one. And I'm
Starbucks
like,
is
oh.
listening,
Yeah, it was a whole bunch of stuff
so
that it wanted in
you
that.
don't
And I'm
have
like,
it.
okay, we don't have that one. We don't have that one. I can't make it. I'm sorry. And they're like, oh, well, we're going to try the next one. They were like, oh, you're the second Starbucks we've been in. We're trying to figure out if we can actually get this drink made. And I'm like, okay, well, good luck on your journey. If you find butterscotch somewhere, let me know. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, well, maybe maybe if somebody from Starbucks is listening, New Jersey would like some butterscotch. I would love some butterscotch. That sounds
Yeah,
delicious, actually.
it,
So,
it
Corinne,
was called a butterbeer frappuccino. That's what it was.
they may have it that nobody else can use it if it's a Disney thing and it's only for Disney. I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of a Disney thing. Who knows?
I don't know.
Corinne, what's your favorite drink? Do you have one?
I do. I'm more of a refresher kind of gal. I
Mm-hmm.
I don't really drink coffee all that much.
Nope.
I can't do
Not unless you
caffeine
do.
really, so the refreshers are kind of the perfect balance of a little bit caffeinated, but it's not super caffeinated where I'm gonna be like shaky.
Mm-hmm.
I like the strawberry acai refresher. And depending on the day, I'll either put apple juice in it, I'll put the raspberry pearls in it. Sometimes I just
Mm,
get it with lemonade. I just change it up.
that's great. And what about you, Roylene?
For me, it's usually the same thing. I am a coffee drinker, so I like dark roast. The one dark roast that is my favorite, we don't carry, so I have to find it elsewhere. It's the Komodo Dragon. That is my all-time favorite dark roast. But besides that, I will take either the dark roast or the pike, and I'll just add blonde shots to it and oat milk. That's pretty much my go-to in the morning, especially if I'm opening. I definitely need those shots in there because, yeah, I'm there at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, I need that. Other than that, yeah. Other than that, yeah. Nah. I can do anything hot more than I do iced. I don't really do iced unless it's really, really superbly hot outside. Then I will take an iced drink. But mainly I do, yeah. My hot coffees, my hot lattes.
I'm the
I'm
same. I
yeah.
think I don't remember who it was. Like,
All year round, yeah. All year round, yeah. I'm a hot drinker, yeah. Mhm.
I don't remember who it was. I came in, I think it was like the hottest day of the year a couple weeks ago, and I forget who on your team. And they said, "You're going to take it hot again?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got to do
Yeah.
the hot coffee still." And I'm
I
thinking,
do hot, yeah.
maybe I am a little nuts for that, no, but I
No,
did it
no, you're good.
anyway.
No, you're fine. You are perfectly fine. Then hot coffee is the way to go. I like hot. I know I can do hot. Even when we do the coffee tastings, like it's hot. So let me go ahead. Yep, I'll have hot.
Oh, can you talk about that? What are the
Yeah.
coffee tastings? Do you get to taste them before when they're new, so you could in order to
Well,
learn
yes,
to make
we
them?
we do training plus the coffee tastings we do throughout the day. So it's like a quality control pretty much. So
Oh,
we'll make sure this is right, that's right, but we always taste everything hot. The espresso hot, the hot coffee that we brew, make sure that it's actually up to par. If it's wrong, then we fix it. But we've been on our game, so everything tastes fine. Tastes great to me. Anybody else that does the coffee tastings, they've always wrote it down like, yes, that was fine. I tasted it. It's fine. Everything's good. Perfect.
yeah.
But
I
yeah, we
remember.
do that periodically throughout the day, but then we do the training with hot and ice. So that one varies between whichever we're training on. So if it's hot, then we'll taste the ice one too. It varies with that one.
I remember a time you ran out of mocha, and I thought my life was over. No, I'm kidding. It was just a definite. I'm like, no, I gotta go all the way to Lacey. How could this happen? But it was, I guess, you were waiting for an order. What is your most
Mhm.
most what am I trying to say? Most popular drink? out of all of them. Is it mocha? Because you ran out of mocha. Maybe it's not mocha, but what did you say? And you may have two
Well,
different opinions.
mocha does, but I want to say right now the shaken espressos, mainly the brown sugar or the horchata one that we have right now. Those are the two that I know I'm making more than anything else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Crank, what do you think?
I agree, definitely the brown sugar oat milk shake and espresso.
Hmm.
And sometimes, because it is the summer, the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino will definitely
Yep.
pop up as one of the popular ones, depending on the day.
Do you
Hmm.
guys, do you guys, when somebody comes in and says, I want this frappuccino, that frappuccino, the other frappuccino, like I hear them like rattle them off, and I know what it takes. Like I watch you guys make the frappuccinos. They're more of a pain in the neck, I guess, than any of the other drinks, right? Because you got to get all the stuff in
Frap
there.
train.
What'd you say?
We'll be on the frap train where people come in and order. Maybe we'll have like 6 back to back of either the same or different varying frappuccinos, and it's like, okay, well, whoever's on cold bar, then they're stuck with the frap train of frappuccino after frappuccino after frappuccino after frappuccino. But
Yeah.
well, I actually like that because well, no, Corinne has it now. She's the cold bar queen. But that was on mine. What was it? Cold bar corner or something. What the heck did mine say before? Because that was when I first started working there, before I became the manager.
Yeah. Corinne, do you like doing cold bar?
I do like cold bar. I would
Yes.
say I have grown to like hot bar more as of lately. I do like
Hmm.
making the shaken espressos. I like being able to try to put some latte art depending on like what kind of drink it is on top. So I like the artistry of hot bar, but I
Yeah.
have always kind of drifted towards cold bar.
Mhm.
Frappuccinos used to be my favorite thing to make. I think
But
I'm not a huge fan of putting whipped cream on the bottom of them now.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of ruins
That's
it,
an
but
extra step. Yeah, the extra step.
yeah.
I
And what's good? Go ahead.
I like both. No, I
You
was
like
gonna
both.
say I like both. I don't care. And I like both. I can't say that I like cold bar more than I like hot bar. It depends on the day. Because sometimes it's like the refresher train. So it's all refresher. So I'm just standing there shaking. And everybody's like, oh, your arms are so toned. Yeah, because I stand here and shake the shaker all day. So yeah.
I'm
Hmm.
doing wrong. I need to come
Do
work
you
at
work out? Yeah,
Starbucks.
right here at work. That's where I work out.
That's why my arms are not like that. I need to come work at
Mhm.
Starbucks and start doing the shaking things and tone my
Yeah,
arms
the shake, yeah, with the between the shaken espressos and the refreshers, yeah, it'll get you toned right up.
more. What's with writing on the cups now?
That was something that they started before. Like that was something that I think Starbucks had beforehand, but then when COVID happened, it kind of died. So when I started working there, that wasn't something besides writing your name on the cup and getting your order on the cup. That was pretty much what I was told, but I'm not 100% sure about why they want to go back to writing on them because I don't know the story behind that one. You'd have to ask Crinks.
so with writing on the cups, we were always encouraged to write on them. And with COVID and everything,
Mhm.
everyone kind of drifted away from that mindset. It became come in, get your drink, leave.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And now we're really trying to like leave messages on the cup, kind of connect with customers a little bit more.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes someone will see that message later on in the day and it'll brighten their mood.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
sometimes it's just like a little effect afterwards.
I'll tell you, so you know what? It's funny. I'll sometimes be like, "Oh, I wonder what's going to be on my." You become such a child. I mean, I'm 53, and I become such a child when I'll be like, "Oh, I wonder what's going to be on my cup today." And the funny thing is, there was a couple days I was just feeling kind of down. You know, things were just kind of not going my way, and so like you know, you rock or you know you know, today's going to be a great day. Obviously, this is called Today is the Day, so it'd be cool to get a cup with that. But it's just been, I think there was one, today's going to be a great day or something like that. And I'm like, you know what, just a little bit. We don't realize like that little
Mhm.
extra just gives us something. Doesn't matter what age you are. And so I think it's great. I don't, you know, you're touching the cup anyway to take it to write a name on it. So, but it's extra for you guys. And that just gives you one more thing to do. Do they tell you what to write or you just pick things?
So
No,
yeah, we
we
just
pick
kind of
stuff.
pick whatever.
That's awesome. I love
Yeah.
that.
For yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say for the regulars, I usually just do hearts, or I do, I don't know, for
Yeah.
myself personally, I'll do like hearts like around your name, or if I find someone that comes in and they have, oh, what I say, it's my birthday. I always write the happy birthday, and I try to make a balloon, but I don't have the artistry there for all of the extraness, but I do enjoy writing on the cups though. I mean, it takes an extra 3 or 4 seconds. We already got the marker in our hand, so it's like it takes 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But
And
it
it means a lot
exactly,
to
like
us.
you said, it just makes people stay. So there you go.
So let me ask you before we end, what else would you like us to know about either you, Starbucks, both? Roylene, you want to go first?
Sure. I am a work in progress, I will say, just for myself in general. Besides Starbucks life, I enjoy my job and I do love being there, but I am also a human being. So I have my days where I know I need a moment. I know that people on my staff, they need a moment whenever they need their moments. I give everyone that grace. And the one thing that I always I'm trying to lead with is everyone just give everyone the grace. Try to have some type of peace, some type of stability, give grace when needed. And that's it.
I love that. And that is awesome. And that is human. We all
Hmm.
have our good and our bad days. We wake up
Yeah.
differently every single day. And grace, that's such a good word. I love that word. So that's beautiful
Hmm.
that you're leading by giving people grace is important.
Yes, I do it. I try to do it every day, even days when I know I'm not at my best. I still try to be at least great for the team because I don't want to because if you go into that like being stressed or being upset or anything that's happening around me that I can't control, it kind of does make me weird, but then I don't want to be weird for my team because then they're going to be off and then everything gets thrown off. And then we have like a bad day or a bad week or whatever. I don't like that. I like my team the way it is, and I like my team to be okay. And I hope that everyone is okay. Even though we're
Yeah.
going to be shift changing soon, I just hope everyone still is okay. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got.
And Corinne, before you answer, so you're saying there's some people that may be leaving that I have to get ready
Hmm.
for? I have to get ready for those people
Yep.
leaving.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
people transitioning out, but then we're gonna have some more. We're gonna have some new people again, and we're gonna keep the party going.
All right. Well, I'm all right. I'm on the party
Mhm.
train with you. Don't you worry. You see me every day. And
Okay.
Corinne, and Corinne, what about you?
I would say the thing that I probably put forward the most is patience. Just being patient with my coworkers, the
Mhm.
customers, and with myself especially, knowing that, it's taking me a little bit longer to get through school. I'm trying to be patient with that as well.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Patience with yourself, grace for yourself and others, patience with others. Also
Yes.
important. We get so caught up in life and how
Second and
things
third
happen.
everything Crinkle said.
Say that again, Marlene.
I said a second and third everything Crinkle said.
So you
Patience.
call her Crinkle?
Um, my child gave her that nickname.
I get a new nickname like every other month.
Hmm.
Do you give her
Yeah,
any
it's okay. I think I'm just Roy.
You're just Roy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm just Roy. And or Stitch. One or the other.
Yeah.
Well, I get
Because
it.
I
And
do
I just,
glitch out sometimes. No, because I do glitch out sometimes, like Stitch. So yeah, it happens.
well, it's funny. I just watched the new movie, Lilo and Stitch. It's really good.
I
It's really
didn't see
cute.
the live action one yet. I'm still mad at myself for not doing that, but I be at work, so there we go.
Well, when you get a minute, it's a good one. So I highly recommend it. It was very cute. My stepdaughter loved it. So
Awesome
anything
stuff.
else? Anything else from you, lovely ladies? I'm so excited to
Mhm.
be sitting here with you, and I'll be in tomorrow morning. And for all of you who are listening, who
Mhm.
love coffee and who just, have a connection with your whoever provides you that coffee, be grateful, because it's so nice to be able to wake up every morning and just go in and say hi to the people that are kind of like your friends, and they know you, you know them, and I'm grateful every time you guys know my coffee. So that was something that got me. As soon as you
Oh
knew
my.
my coffee, I was like, and you knew my name.
Yeah.
And the new people who you have, they're very good. They caught on really quickly too, by the way.
Mhm.
Ashley, she caught on I mean, there's a lot of people that caught on very, very quickly.
Yes. That's what I said.
So
The team is strong. The team is good. It will be transitioning to some of them leaving, but they'll be back. But it'll be just the beginning of their chapters of their lives. Let them go ahead, do what you need to do.
right.
We'll still be there. And that's
Yeah.
why I kind of really enjoy my job the most, because it's like, okay, I'll be here. I know I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here. It'll be grand. It'll be grand.
Well, Roylene and Corinne, thank you so much for your time today. I'm so excited we got to do this finally.
Thank you for
Yes.
having us.
Yes, I
Ah.
am very excited. I'm very excited to see it.
I'm excited to share it with everybody. Anybody who loves coffee is going to love this conversation. They're going to want to see if they can find out what's the new drinks coming up. But we learned a little bit of
Hmm.
what's not coming back, and that's Apple. So for those Apple lovers,
Yeah.
sorry. Pumpkin people, it's coming.
Yeah.
I have so many
Oh, yeah,
pumpkin
pumpkin's
friends.
coming.
Pumpkin,
Yes,
when,
pumpkin is coming.
do you know when it's coming? People would love to hear
Mm.
that if you have. When does that come out? Do
So
you guys know?
pumpkin is coming out. Pumpkin and pecan both the 26th.
Ooh,
August 26th. Yeah.
it's coming. All right. All right. Awesome.
Yes, it's a
Thank,
coming.
thank you guys so much. And I'm going to say what I say at the end of every single podcast. Today is the day you
Mhm.
cannot go back to yesterday, and you do not yet own tomorrow. So what small or large steps are you going to take today to get yourself closer to your goals? Everybody go get your coffee and go to Starbucks, because I love Starbucks. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I am beyond excited to share this huge announcement, not just for me, but for everyone who has joined me on this journey. In January 2026, a once impossible dream, one I thought was impossible, actually becomes a reality. The release of the book, Today is the Day, Live It. Becoming an author has always been a bucket list item I never believed would happen. And now I not only get to step into that dream, but I get to do it alongside others who care deeply about making a difference. This book is the background of why I pressed record. One courageous decision created a ripple effect, connecting people who may never have met otherwise, and leading us here to pressing publish on something extraordinary. At its heart are 30 extraordinary change makers. Yes, they carry titles like TEDx speakers, entrepreneurs, leaders, nonprofit professionals, philanthropists, and even a humor historian. But the one title that unites them all is how they are heart-centered in the way they live and lead. And here's the truth. All of us are everyday change makers. This book is an invitation. It's an invitation to believe in the power of one voice, your own. So stay tuned for more information on when the book will be released. We can't wait to share more about the incredible authors who brought it to life, and soon the exact date we will press publish on. Go to todayisthedayliveit.com to learn more.